Welcome to Subramani. If you have been a student of the market, and if you have been watching the markets and especially the US market, or at least tracking this particular very interesting case of GME, which is a company called GameStop, which created a micro bubble in real time, is really fascinating. What happened was a bunch of people from Twitter and Reddit made groups, maybe a couple of groups, more groups, and they created a short squeeze on a share, forced people to give delivery, and took the price up. What happened was, it just showed what happens when the stock exchange can value a company completely based on human psychology and demand and supply, and have nothing to do with the fundamentals of the company. This is a fascinating study as to what can happen. I mean, these things have happened in the past in India. It is not impossible for us to think about, right? So there was this guy called Manu Manek, who used to be very fondly or not very fondly called Kala Nag, who used to squeeze companies and then say, quote a price and then bring it down, do a compromise. He could postpone settlements, and those were the days. This is pre-SEBI days, right? So these things could happen till he was taught a lesson by the great Dhirubhai Ambani. So, but let us understand one thing: such a thing can never happen in India, simply because I think SEBI does a far superior job. What SEC is doing is not a bad job. It is allowing free market forces to play. However, market forces can also be manipulative. Now the hedge funds have got together, trying to teach these groups a lesson, and they have made it possible by stopping these small guys from investing. Now that is disaster. That is not right. That is not how capitalism works. Capitalism works with its own controls. For example, SEBI will never allow such a huge build-up to happen in any one share, either on the way up or on the way down. They put in their margins, they put in their controls. They do not allow one person to take a position beyond 1% of the market. So it will almost be impossible for something like this to happen. But like I said, never say never again, because you never know what such game can be played in India. But can Indian companies be subject to such short squeeze? Well, they can be, but not the big ones. I mean, this could not have happened in a Microsoft or a Tesla or something like that. Yes, it can happen. You pick up a small share and you can play a short squeeze. But this can happen only in US. This cannot happen in India, thanks to SEBI's fantastic internal guidelines. Now, what really happened is, it was a lesson to show you how temporarily a company can be valued very differently from what we all believe is how it should be valued based on fundamentals. MPT, that is market portfolio theory, will work. In the long run, everything will work, but in the short run, such squeezes can be created. What exactly happened there? Where, very simply speaking, a bunch of investors got organized and found a few companies whose price they could manipulate. This is not new. This happens all over the world, right? And they realized that if they enacted en masse, then they could create this kind of a bubble and force the price to go up. And I'm sure they can play on the way down also. This is legal, this is fun, but it has destroyed a few hedge funds on the career of a lot of people, and a few hedge funds have been completely destroyed because of what happened. A temporary price adjustment based on non-fundamental factors, yes, but there were funds who had risked everything and put it there, right? So this is fun to do if you put a small portion. Let's say you have a portfolio of 10 crores and you have done this with 5 lakhs or 10 lakhs, then you can laugh it off. However, if you have 10 lakhs and you have put 5 lakhs into it or 7 lakhs into it, then you're not going to laugh it off. You're going to be wiped out. That's what happened to the hedge funds. However, the hedge funds have got back by playing the game, by keeping the short guys out. Now that is a disaster. That shouldn't happen. But you should also not feel that you're going to a casino to play a game of cards or chips or whatever, right? So that should not happen. So having playing this game with a small portion of your money was okay, but hedge funds risking everything to play this was height of stupidity, but they've done it. From a cultural perspective also, this is very interesting to see how a small group can break with just coordinated effort, can break the backs of big hedge funds, and it could catch on. That is the bigger worry. It could catch on, and more people could, more companies could get hurt, more groups could be formed, more people will see that such a thing can happen. You can take hedge funds and blackmail them. So concentrated hedge funds now run a risk that small groups can emerge, and this thanks to Twitter and WhatsApp and Reddit. These groups can emerge from different countries. So there could be a few people from Japan, India, Singapore, Dubai, London, US together going and shorting or going long on one share and really forcing a squeeze on the price, right? I am perhaps repeating myself saying it can't happen in big companies. So if you are worried that this could happen to some of the shares that you hold, please understand, yes, it can happen to some share that you hold, because if it's a small share, but if it's a big share, it won't happen. If you have a large portfolio and in one scrip, even if it happens, it does not really hurt you, as long as you do not have a leverage position, and or worse, if you're short, because when you're short, you do not know how much can the loss be. If you're long, suppose I bought some shares for 2 lakhs of rupees, the maximum that I can lose is 2 lakhs. But if I've used 2 lakhs as a margin to go short on something at 20 lakhs, how much can I lose? Well, I can lose 40 lakhs, 80 lakhs. The upside is really unlimited. But this can't happen. Let me repeat. This can't happen for people who are investors. It can happen only to people who are traders. Leverage traders will get hurt more. So if you have leverage, and see what you do, if you are in a big in a portfolio of lot of small cap shares, it can happen in small cap shares. But understand, as an investor, if you have already put in the money, the maximum you can lose is that. And that also is a temporary loss. If you have the ability to sit tight, and that you will have if you are an investor, you don't have to worry. But if you have a leverage position, please be careful about what is happening in the market. These are very interesting times, and I'm sure somebody will form groups and try this in India. Be very careful about this. But given SEBI, I don't think you have to worry too much. But anyway, be careful. That's always a good advice. Thank you.